What's up, everyone? Today we're showing you how to make wild-caught salmon burgers. These are healthy, simple to prepare, and when made with fresh, high-quality salmon, are absurdly delicious. Pacific salmon fillets are a big staple of what we serve our customers throughout much of the year. Having access to these wild-caught salmon is one of the true benefits of living on the West Coast. You can access farmed salmon just about anywhere on Earth. But here on the west coast of North America is one of the only places where you can still access fresh, wild-caught, locally harvested salmon. And as you can see here, whenever we fillet one of these salmon, the frame and the collar is what gets left behind. And there's just a ton of good quality meat that's left over on each one of these. So for that reason, we started to offer both the collars and the frame meat for purchase to our customers. The collars are perfect for grilling, and their high oil content makes them one of the most nutritious parts of the salmon. And then the leftover frames are how we create our ground salmon meat. And what we do with these is we use a spoon to scrape the meat away and then finely mince it until it has that ground meat consistency. And then this is what the customer gets, 1 pound of finely minced, pure salmon meat. And keep in mind that once we add everything to our burger mix, we should have enough to make 5 to 6 quarter-pound patties with this. And we'll start by adding 2 hearty tablespoons of Dijon mustard. This mustard's going to act as the binding agent that's going to help hold our burger mix together. Then to our mustard, we'll add whatever herbs and spices we want. I'm adding minced shallots, fresh dill, paprika, and black pepper. Notice that I'm not yet adding any salt to my mix. That's because we're going to have to chill this in the fridge for at least half an hour, and I don't want the salt to begin to cure the salmon while it chills. If you're going to be keeping it in the fridge overnight like I was, I would recommend not adding salt until you're ready to cook. Once the salmon has been mixed in, we're ready to add our breadcrumbs, which when combined with the mustard is going to really allow our burger patties to hold their shape. And I'd recommend roughly half a cup of breadcrumbs for every 2 tablespoons of mustard, but to be honest, I didn't do any measuring for this recipe. You can just eyeball it until it feels like it's the right consistency. And if you feel like you've added too many breadcrumbs like I did, you can always just add a little more mustard. Unlike ground beef, these salmon patties won't firm up when they're cooked, so you can form them to exactly the thickness you want to eat them at. Once we've shaped our patty, we're ready to season with salt and heat up a pan with olive oil on medium heat. The cooking time will vary based off the thickness of your patty, but mine took around 3 minutes on each side. And just like a regular burger, there's a million variations of toppings and condiments you could add at this point, but I kept mine simple and did it kind of like a classic hamburger with mustard, mayo, sliced onion, and lettuce. And once I flipped my patty, I added 2 slices of American cheese. And there's a lot of people who will insist that cheese and fish do not go together, but honestly, those people are tripping. They don't know what they're talking about. And we're going to lower the heat and put the lid back on to steam it up and get that cheese nice and melted. And there you have it, wild-caught Pacific salmon burgers. Once you try them, we really think you'll be blown away by the freshness of our salmon meat, and you're going to want to make this sandwich a staple in your household.